Hello, this is Samuel Penix, and this is my midterm project. And what I really wanted to do for mine was I really wanted to create a inventory system that was very customizable in the way that you could create different types of items to interact with. So I did that, and whenever you pick up an item, it sends it to the array list, which will then be displayed using a widget. And I chose to create health potions for this demonstration, and once you pick up the health potions and you use them, it takes away from your inventory and increases your health. And then I decided to take it a step further with the health system, and I decided to create a melee combat system. It's very simple, but it works. So here's my project. You can tell that I have created a main menu for it, and which was one of the requirements for the project, and I can hit end and start it so the buttons work. And you can tell right off the back that I have a different player pawn. And the reason why I chose the Paragon asset is because he already has attack animation set up, which makes the combat system so much more easier to work with. So my health is already half full to start off with, and using event dispatchers, I have a collision box that will set off a spline animation for the wisp out here. There you go. It moves over there, showing me where to go, and he told me to drink these potions to increase my health, and whenever I hit tab, you can tell that there's nothing in my inventory right now. So whenever I hit E, I start picking up the potions. I've picked up 3, so that means there are 3. And now I have 4. And using item structures, I have it so that there's an integer variable called max stack size, meaning that each of the potions or the potion class can only be stacked up 4 times. So whenever I pick up the 5th one, it should start another stack. And it did. So I'm going to hit right mouse button, and it will use the potions to increase my health. Alright, so as you can see right off the bat, with the enemy health bars, you can see them through the walls and over the player. That's a bug that I was encountering that I don't really know how to fix, but it's not something I can't fix another time. Here we go. So there's a collision box set up to open up the doors as I walk into it, and inside this room, there is a nav mesh bounds volume on the floor that will activate the AI's behavior trees once the player steps into it. So I'm going to walk in, and they will both be activated, and they'll start swarming towards me. And as you can see, they can deal damage to me. I have it set up so for every 4 seconds they will attack. I'm going to go ahead and wipe one of them out. Here we go. Collision's a little weird. There we go. So anyway, so as you can tell that there's an enemies defeated variable that is incremented for each enemy defeated. I'm going to go ahead and use another health potion so it works. And I did that using the event dispatcher. And using the behavior tree, you can see that the AI is not just standing in one spot. He kind of moves around, he wanders, and then every 4 seconds he'll come up and hit me. Try to at least. There we go. And let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe him out. There we go. Another death animation. Increments to 2, and I've escaped. I've won. Alright, so to kind of go into more detail about how customizable the inventory system is, it's all about the structure. So all the structure is a place where you can store multiple variable types that do different things, and the structure itself can be used as a variable. So in this case, I have the item structure, which is used for the items themselves, and it holds the name of the item, which is a text. If it's stackable, boolean, blah 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 blah, the max stack size integer. And what's nice about this is that you can create different variable types for different items. So if you planned on having a sword in your game and you want to have durability, you could create a durability variable, and it could be like a float. And then once that durability hits 0, then it could destroy the sword. And for each item you create, each item is a child blueprint class of the parent blueprint. So for each item you create, it would be a child blueprint of this parent, and the reason why is because the parent already holds the item structures. So each child you create already has the structure inside, and it is up to you to customize it to your liking. This really makes it possible for an endless amount of items you could have in your game.